back to News Channel 85. The weather today is freezing. Enjoy. Okay, yeah, so the weather's freezing. I recommend.
Here. It's an important message.
Look at this. Sir Isaac Newton is in the building. Room 117. Down to room 117. He's in there. He's in there. Sir Isaac Newton!
You scared the living science out of me! What are you doing?
We're News Channel 85, and we heard that you were in the building, so we want to get videos of you going over your 3 laws.
Oh, come over here. I'll show you some of my experiments. Meet my assistants. I'm showing an experiment which shows the first law, which is about how friction can affect the motion of things. In this case, my foot was the outside force. If my foot were not to be there, then the ball would have rolled forever. But since this is not a frictionless world, it stopped because of the tape. Our second experiment to explain my first law. This is an experiment with a coin and a card, and it's going to explain inertia. Go ahead. Perfect. Oh. This example, the nickel had the inertia, which means it wanted to stay at rest. So when the card acted on it, its only option was to go down because of gravity. Then, of course, when it reached the bottom of the cup, it was also at rest. And here's the second example. To explain the first example, Emma put less force on the object and it produced a lower acceleration. Lauren put more force on the object and it produced a higher acceleration. This produces a directly proportional relationship. To explain the second example, the chair went at its normal rate when I normally pushed it, but when we added more mass, which was Lauren, it went at a slower rate, which explains the second example, and inversely proportional. This is the first experiment for my third law. To explain this, basically what's happening is the force and the action force is the bullet going forward. The reaction force is the gun going back and the bullet pushing on the gun. Although you can't see the reaction force happening, it is happening, and the thing why you can see this happening is because it has less mass.
Okay. Okay. Why is that?
In this example, what is happening is when Lauren does her back handspring, her hands are pushing down on the floor and the floor is pushing up on her hands, which is the support force.
Hold on, go down. Like to this. Ugly one, stay. Happy birthday!
Acting on it was the card. Damn it. The first law.